So this was SPCX came on our scanner Friday, June 26th, right? At 12:55. So what I did was I went and bought 1,000 shares of SPCX. I bought 162,000 worth of SPCX at 162. Then what I did was I bought in another account another 500 shares. So I bought 165 on June 30th at 9:59 a.m. And then I had to sell it on July 1st at 10:13 a.m. for 161.26. So my net loss on 500 shares is $3.81 per share into 500 shares. That's $1,907.50. Now, I want you to see how dumb this is. I did not set up SPCX on my watch list when I bought the stock, right? So now I bought 1,500 shares. I spent nearly $270,000 with no protection. So that's what happened. I did not have the smarts to put it in our sort of scanner, and I did not get an alert. So the alert actually went out. I will show you the copy of the alert now, but it did not go out to me because I did not put that in my watch list. Okay, so we'll just talk about the 500 shares of Coinbase that I bought. So I bought it on June 30th. So this is June 30th, $165.07 per share. And then forgot to put it on the watch list and I never got an alert. So it started going down as soon as the market opened on July 1st. So I want you to understand that I bought it at 165. I could have sold it at any time after that. I could have sold it after hours at 173. I could have sold it before market open at 176. So I would have made $12 a share. That is $6,000. But I sort of wasn't watching it. It wasn't put in the watch list. And then for whatever reason, it started falling and I never saw it. Even though Alpha Centennial generated an alert and you will see the alert, I didn't see it. And then I finally came back and I looked at my account. I was like, oh, this is falling now. So I sold it on the 1st of July at 10 o'clock for $161.26. So that was a loss, $3.81 for 500 shares, which is around $2,000. So the point I would like to make here is that two things did not happen. My fault. One, when I bought something, I did not put it in my watch list on the Alpha Centennial platform. If it was on my watch list, I would have gotten an alert a lot faster. So I would have been able to get out of this bad trade a lot faster. The second mistake I made, which is a fundamental rule of trading and just shows you that even a good trader is human. I do quite well, but this was a dumb move. I bought it for 165. It went to 176 and I never sold it and I never put a stop loss. I should have had a stop sell just above the purchase price. So it should have been at 166, 167. So that way I would have always made a profit. So I didn't have any of that. That's just something that, we are building the trading module, which will sort of teach people how to trade. So that's one of the things we'll talk about. But basically the stock was surfaced by Alpha Centennial's scanner. I went ahead and bought the stock. I did not put it on my watch list and consequently I lost money. So I also want you guys to understand that, if you have large enough positions and you buy something like SpaceX and you leave it be on a hope and a prayer, sometimes it can come back and bite you. So where Alpha Centennial is useful is once you log in, you put your top 5 holdings or top 10, positions into the platform. It will track them, it will monitor them, and it will email you or text you the minute something is changing. Like in this case, stock was going up. As we can see from here, it went up all the way to 176.75 and then it started falling. So at this point, if you got an alert saying, hey, it's at 171 now or it's at 167, you would be able to get out of that transaction a lot faster. So it's awareness. You're aware of what is happening versus my situation. Also, I came back and looked at my account and I'm like, oh, this is down quite a bit. So that is sort of what happened.